Welcome back to the Outer Worlds with the Rude Man, and we killed our second bad guy and took his finger, and now I'm just finishing the looting process. We're looting the camp, and then we'll go after the third one. And we're getting close to finishing everything on this planet.
Great work.
Thank you. Keep watching. Well, someday you'll be as good as me. Okay, yeah, so, oh, geez, there were more guys. Where'd they come from?
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're just fine. Parvati, we're just fine. Was there only just the two? I think so. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to go now? We got one clear up here, so what's the closest way to go? Well, I tell you what. If I go to this fella and go that way, I'll probably run into more bad guys. But that's okay. We get experience for that. The more bad guys I kill, the quicker I level up, right? Right. Let's see, where do we need to go? That way? 266, Community Center. Yeah. I'm going to go down the road here. And like I said, I bet it's probably repopulated now from the last time we were through here. Wow, we're really close to town. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I see people. Well, I don't know if they're people. They're marauders. Right there. He's a bad guy. He's a ringleader.
Everyone all right?
I had one bullet left. I took that guy out with my last bullet. Looting time. Heavy power armor. Okay, that's mine. That's mine. I think. Do I have power armor on already? What am I wearing? I am. Is that better than what I've got? Let's see. That's 16 armor. It's the same. Elite troop or retrofitted. Let's see if what that looks like. Oh, that's ugly. That stuff's ugly. I like the other. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it's a little cleaner. What about helmets though? Let's see. That's 17, 16, 9, 9. Okay, I've got a better helmet. Let's go to Parvati and give her a little bit better armor. I like the look that she has. I like that sleek look. Makes her look good. But I want her safe too. So we'll put that on her. She's got 17 helmet. I think she's probably got a better helmet than I've got. Maybe not. All right. There you go, Parvati. Stay safe, girl. This stuff didn't refill, did it? No, I wouldn't be that lucky. Weren't there two of these guys up here? I thought there were two. Maybe not. Alright, carry on. Go find our bad guy. Get off this rock.
Here we go.
Well, wow. What the hell were you after? That thing that was after me looked like a baby, and it kept gnawing off my heels. Ugly little rat. I don't know why I keep taking that clothes stuff, but I must get some money from it. Oh, that's the last one. All right, that's the last guy. Man, he was awful. What happened, Parvati? That dog-like thing was taking you out. Now, I think I looted this place already because we were here earlier. That's where we found that girl that was... that silly girl that was dreaming about being the Marauder Queen. So, I think I've already looted this place. Let's go turn this quest in. I think we're done with Edgewater. I guess we can put our gun away. Let's go talk to the constable. Here we go.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Hi, girl. How are you?
Something to report?
Yes, I have something to report. Are you a robot? I'm here to turn the bounty in.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Oh, I've got a finger or two for you. All right, how about Guillaume?
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
That would be me.
I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Yeah, I do.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
And I do.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
That works for me.
Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Oh, a bonus? What's the bonus? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. How'd so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Well, I guess that's fair. All right, thanks.
Something else I can do for you?
No, I'm about done with this place. Thank you. All right, with that, I think it's time for us to
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
get in our ship and go. I don't think I've missed anything. Well, except for... I don't know if I went in there or not, but I don't know if I need to. What is that?
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Well, what is this? Trouble ticket. When life gives you lemons, consider a free trial with your friend Spacer's Choice. Welcome, Holcomb R. Or Holcomb P. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Oh, this is her shop. This is her shop. Okay. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse inquired toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Clancy, I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean out and resit. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. All right. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Steps to reproduce. Start at production line. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Maintenance notes. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to eat. Again, heading over now. Maintenance. No notes on this ticket. What was it doing? Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin. Rule applied by Tobson R. Reason, trouble ticket filled by Miller L. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. Oh my god. Okay, so this is Parvati's place. What is this place going to do without Parvati? Because she's going with me, so... Anyway, I guess we're out of here. We wasted enough time. Where's my ship? Down here. All right, Parvati, let's go. I don't even know. Are you going to come with me?
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to talk later. Well, let's go in.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... every time I think of going back, I get this... sinking feeling.
You don't like it here, do you? Well, I can understand not wanting to go back. Yeah, you don't seem happy here.
Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Well, you've already been doing a pretty good job of watching my back. I'd probably died a dozen times without you. But you just met me. How do you even know you can trust me?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. You really want out of Edgewater bad, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
All right. Pick a cabin. It's all yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's so cute. She reminds me of the mechanic on Firefly. And there's the vicar.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
All right, you do that. He's going to get the first pick. You better get up there, Parvati. All right, we'll talk.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Well, it was the only way I could get a part for you to fly.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Are you kidding? I've got Parvati. Oh, I've got engineering skills too. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
All right. Be back. Hey, how you doing, girl? Come follow me. I could use an engineer, maybe. Up the ladder. You could put an escalator in. All right, here we go. Should I wait for her? You gotta see this, Parvati. Come on. Hurry up, girl. Look, it's the engine room. Are you excited?
Where are we headed?
We're headed out. We're headed out. I wonder if she's going to sleep in the engine room. Maybe that's what this cot is for. All right.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
All right. Let's do it. Oh, isn't this sweet? Look at the black smoke roll. I love it. Black smoke, go. Look at those little oars or whatever they are on the back end. What's that for? Whoa, cool. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
I was wondering when we're going to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage?
What?
Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Drippage? What? Yeah, I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. What's that all about?
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Really? Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
All right. The black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Well, darn. What's stopping me from just taking off?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
Okay. You mean the ship I was on. Fine, I'll go see the black marketeer.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay. I guess I'll put it to good use. Can you explain it?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned it has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay. People actually fall for that?
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
All right, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
All right, well, I got it, but I'm not ready yet. Okay, so that's Ada, Ada, and that's the navigation terminal there. I'm assuming, because it's lit up. Let's go check the ship out. I want to find my quarters. Captain's quarters. Look at this. Edgewater Employment Community. Why is this in my ship? Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Oh, that's pretty sad. Oh, what's this? It's that holographic shroud he was telling me about. And I leveled up. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Well, that's kind of weird if you already have an ID cartridge for the area. Oh, maybe you have to steal somebody else's ID cartridge. And that's why you have to disguise yourself. I understand. All right, that makes sense. So we got that. Now we just need to speak with Gladys. We've got a terminal here. Let me look around before I jump on the terminal, though. A bin. An empty bin. I can store stuff here. Cool. Let's see. I don't need that anymore, but I want to kind of hang on to it for the time being. And that's a pristine shock cannon. I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to keep it for now. That's pristine. Let me hang on to that. I don't need these. A hunting rifle's no good to me. Assault rifle. Light machine gun. A bolter pistol. I've already got all of that. Okay. I'm going to keep Parvati's clothes. And mine. My starting clothes. The rest of it I'm not too concerned about. Okay, cool. There's my uncomfortable looking bed. It looks like somebody slept in it. Can I get somebody to change the sheets? This isn't much of a captain's quarter, except for it's got a nice view. Alright, let's take a look at this. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages. Archived messages. Hawthorne sent messages. Return to root. Let's look at the archived first because he's already read those. And I would assume that the newer ones would be the unread. Okay, from you, Bedford. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms networks for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you decided to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your friend, Udom. Okay, number 2. I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Please respond. He's dead. Hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship, the Unreliable. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. So this guy's code name is Wingman. I don't know if that makes any difference. Hello, Udom here. Udom Bedford. Okay, we're going backwards in time, I guess. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your friend, Udom. Okay. Let's see if we can do the unread messages. Another one from Udom. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved. So don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Okay, let's look at the logs. Log number 1, note to self, remember this later, know better. ADA, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a subliminally powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I heard rumors of fantastic weapons like this one, weapons that pushed the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors, more to be had. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, well, imbibing at the lost hope on the groundsbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fella. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardettes said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Log number 3. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting at him 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or maybe breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't trust it to someone like me. What does that even mean? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. All right. So we've got a couple of new quests. Acquire Finish's science weapon and acquire science weapon on the Groundbreaker. And with that, I'm going to end this episode and we'll carry on in the next episode.